Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets as well. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and you're more than welcome to leave feedback publicly or privately as well. Thank you. And if you'd like to inquire about a reading or booking an appointment, please contact me via my website dawnstarot.com or any of the other social media outlets. There is a book now button on Facebook as well if you'd like to book straight into an appointment slot. Thank you. Okay, so for today, lads, I feel like I've been hit by a bus. I woke up this morning feeling like I hadn't slept a wink, and I actually got an alright sleep. Well, I thought I did until this morning. Then I remembered, because God knows how I forgot, but it was a full moon eclipse, and Jesus Christ, I really feel it today. I feel like I have been hit by a bus, which isn't kind of unusual for me most of the time anyway. But today it was like this extra layer of, I'm just not able, like. So if you are feeling it, you are not the only one. It has too shall pass. And everything is getting on my nerves as well. That's really not helpful for anybody in the house, or even for myself, because then it's that kind of like, I don't know why. I do know why. It sounds like a cop out. But hey ho, we will survive. And it's about your actions and reactions and taking a breath, and like, we all know this. But then sometimes when we're in that moment, right then and there, I don't know what you're talking about. Reactions? What are you speaking of? I have never heard this before in my life. So, you know, it happens to us all. But breathe, forgive yourself. It's a great time to release an awful lot of stuff. Like the dreams last night I had were, like, what the fuck? They were bananas. Not even, like, yeah, bananas. Really fucked up. But quite interestingly, when I sat down and kind of like digested, very relatable to maybe past issues and past shit that happened that perhaps I'm still not fully dealing with, or fully acknowledging, or fully releasing, or whatever. So this will happen for tonight. And again, it comes back to that point I've been making for the last while about sometimes when we think we've overcome something, or we've released it, or we've forgiven it, and you know, we've done all that stuff with it, that it's still there, like not as big an issue. And it is more of a personal thing. It's more in your own head when your overthinking starts going, and it becomes like this concoction, and we get these notions, and it's just bananas. But if you can relate to that, know that you're not on your own. And that's kind of the energy for today as well. Like, know that you're not on your own. You know, reach out, ask for help, ask for guidance, and admit when you need a bit of extra help, everything like that, okay? But that is kind of the energy for today. And also just that kind of like, take a day or take an hour or 4 and just breathe. Consciously breathe. And think of all the things that you're grateful for in your life. Because there's so much to be grateful for. You know, we could all write down a list of things that, you know, we wish we had more of, or we wish this, or if I could only do this, or if only this, or yada yada yada. That's all egotistical stuff. Whereas on the other side, the flip side of your ego is that kind of, it's calming nature and the reassuring agenda behind it. Alright, so I hope that you kind of relate to that. For today, Super Soul Sunday, I am using my Deborah Cough Choppin soul cards. This is one card for everyone, for the collective. So please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. And for today, we have an incredible card. And I literally started hearing hold space for yourself. Hold space for yourself. Hold space for yourself. And it really got me in the feels, because I talk about boundaries and, you know, telling you like, takers, take, and it's up to the giver, the one to, you know, constantly giving and giving. It's up to them to set the boundaries. Yeah, if you feel that you are a giver, it is time that you just like breathe and say no, and stop allowing yourself to be guilted into doing things. And even if it's not in a like right in this moment a communication of being guilted into doing something, perhaps it's the triggers from past issues or healing that needs to be done, or past trauma, and that's the thing up here someplace back there, that's the thing that's guilting you into doing it. You need to heal that and get through it and push on, basically. But hold space. And if you feel that you are a taker, unintentionally or intentionally, then you need to pull back and apologise and start doing things differently and acknowledging that. For some of you, it is a simple case for holding space just simply for yourself, or perhaps holding space for the person that you are unintentionally using, or intentionally using. I'm saying unintentionally because I choose to believe that a lot of people unintentionally use people. However, I am not stupid and I will not pretend to be naive or gullible. People intentionally use people all the time. And if you are the recipient of being used by someone who is fully aware of their agenda and fully aware that they are doing it, you need to listen to the wise woman that is inside you, or the wise man, the wise person. We'll go with the gender neutral effect. The wise person that is in you, that has walked this lifetimes 100 times over. You need to listen to that person and say no. And no is a word that's tiny. It's 2 letters, for God's sake. But it is so hard to use. Saying no feels like we're letting people down, or that they won't like us, or that they'll find someone else, or that they'll, they might get into a rage, or they might, use it against you later on. If you can't use the 2 letters, N-O, spells no, then put other blocks in the way. Become unavailable, not be so readily available. It's that kind of like, oh, I can't today, I'll do it tomorrow. Or, yeah, maybe next week, ring me next week. But for everyone watching this, regardless of which side of the spectrum that you may be on, of being a giver or a taker or an in-betweener or fucking knows what, whatever, hold space for yourself today and stop being so hard on yourself. You are an important being and you are destined for greatness. But make sure that you release and forgive any trauma that you have. This is all about the heart. All about the heart. And the head. It's good for the head. Write it all down. Do some automatic writing, I think it's called, where you just kind of let the pen do the talking. Let the pen do the talking. And it will help clear and cleanse your headspace. Okay? That is the card for today. Quite an emotional card. I think I might have a cry. But that's okay. It's all energy to be released. I hope that you have a great day, whatever corner of the world that you may be in, northern or southern hemisphere, regardless. I wish you all a safe and special day. Namaste, my friends. Bye.